This is Good Morning Nebraska.
Welcome back. Well, you might have plans to go out and travel this holiday, maybe see some friends and family. But before you head off here, and especially before you take to the skies, there are some changes that you may want to know about so you can be prepared and have a better traveling experience out there. So joining us today, travel expert Nicole Hawken, courtesy of Hotels.com, joining us here. Thank you for joining us, Nicole.
You're welcome. Good morning.
Oh, good morning to you. What are some of the biggest mistakes that we make, especially traveling for the holidays?
Well, I can sum it up in three things: overpacking, organization, and carry-on versus check bags. So with overpacking, you want to think about what you're taking so you don't incur overweight fees, or if you can get everything in a checked bag, then maybe think about that good pair of pants that you can pair with multiple tops. With organization, you want to think about really maximizing the space you have in your bags. I love to use Ziploc bags. Don't forget that you use them for TSA for all of your incidentals that are under 3 ounces, all your liquids, gels, and aerosols. But they're also really handy for your undergarments. I like to pack every member of our family a plastic bag with their socks and their undergarments, squeeze out all the air and put them in the bag. And it's also a great way to stay organized on your trip and then just dump it into the laundry when you're all done. And then third is, knowing what to check versus to carry on. At this time of year, you want to make sure not to wrap your gifts, whether they're in your checked bag or in your carry-on, because you run a great risk of having them unwrapped at TSA. You don't want to do that. So carry along some gift bags with you, some tissue paper, and wrap them upon your arrival. And the other little thing I want to point out, because it surprised me, a great snow globe.
Right.
They will take this away from you if you're going through TSA. A lot of people do this for gifts or to remember I love New York, and but they will take it. So either check it or go ahead and ship it home before you go through a security checkpoint if you're flying this season.
Any other restrictions that we need to be aware of? There's a lot of talk about those body scan machines
That's
too.
Right.
What do you suggest that we need to do there?
I think the good news is that what happened over Thanksgiving really was a lot of hype. I actually interviewed some TSA officers yesterday, and I myself went through the body scanner. I did make it through security just fine, but I opted to experience it because I wanted to see what it was all about. It's really not invasive. In fact, even the kind of radiation things that people were talking about, it's so minimal. You could drink 3 glasses of water every day for a year and have 5 times the radiation amount from drinking water than you would going through this airport scanner. I think the thing is, if you're doing everything right, like wearing easy shoes to get off and on, remember that children have to take off their shoes to go through security, emptying your pockets. If you wear big, bulky, baggy clothes, you're just kind of inviting a pat down. So just, be prepared to take off your coats, empty those pockets. Do not wear chunky jewelry. I like to say leave your jewelry and your belts off until you go through security. You'll help yourself a lot that way.
And are there still pretty good deals, especially when it comes to hotel destinations?
Surprisingly, yes. According to Hotels.com, the prices have gone up for hotels for the first time since 2007, but just in roughly about 5%. And in places like New York, Dallas, Denver, Miami, big cities where there's competition, you can really get some great deals. And I always like to say, look for those added savings. On a site like Hotels.com, you can see things like stay 2 nights, save 30%, or you earn resort credit. So look for those things that keep dollars in your wallet and allow you to have a great time. And don't forget to reward yourself. Things like loyalty programs, and Hotels.com has the Welcome Rewards program that allows you to book any 10 nights anywhere you want, and then you earn a free night. So those are all ways that kind of add up for savings for us.
Well, Nicole, very informative. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays and safe travels for the new year.
All right, and again, travelsmartblog.com. You can check that out for more information. We'll have a link as well as on our website, as always, nebraska.tv.